biggest swell ever at Shippies. Like it was one that was like on the charts, and it was just like, wow, this is next level. This is the one we've all been waiting for, we've all been prepping for, and we've all been wanting.
Yep.
And now I've got all these distractions in my life that are putting me in this position where I'd really struggled to get my head around that I was going to go out and surf on this day. But somehow I did it. And, but I went down there in the frame of mind to start with. I was in the frame of mind that I'm just going to cruise and see what happens. And then we got down there, and it was the gnarliest Shippies I've ever seen. It was, I think there's a few little photos and edits out there about this day, but I think it was 2020, it was or 2011, one of them. But it was so big, it was gnarly. It was draining so much water off the reef that it just looked like a whitewater rapid coming back out to sea as each wave was breaking. Like, it was the scariest shit I've ever seen. Like, it must have been like a foot or two deep. And really big period swell. It didn't come with an offshore, so it was a bit stormy and a bit of rough on the surface. But we're sitting down there and we're looking at it, and in my head I'm like, knowing that this is the day that like I'd waited for my whole life since I wanted all these things to happen. But yeah, had the distractions going on, and in the end, no one was surfing, everyone was just watching it, and I knew if I didn't grab the rope right then, me and my mate were just going to get on the ski and go back to the boat ramp. It was like I couldn't sit down there in that frame of mind and watch it for any longer, because I would have psyched myself out.
Yep.
So we ended up, I just told my mate, and he'd never towed anyone on a jet ski before.
Oh, no way.
The first time he'd towed anyone on a jet ski, and I just said, just take us out and we'll try to pick a couple off. And I ended up getting two smaller ones that were okay. And then this one behemoth came through, and it was almost too big for the reef. It started breaking and dropping chandeliers down, and I somehow made it around it, bottom turned, and pulled up into this barrel that was barreling in the channel where it never barrels. Jeez. And then I made it out, and then that was it. I just called it a day, and I just went, okay, on that last wave, I really pushed it, and I don't think I'm going to have that much luck again.